on 2K TV postseason. We break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you in on all that's happening this week in 2K16, and give you a chance at some VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in. Today on 2K TV postseason, we break down some head-to-head matchups in our Road to the Finals coverage, show off your top plays, fill you
Who
in
gonna
on
win?
all that's happening this week in 2K16, and
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. 'Cause all I Ludacris going in on the verse, 'cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that, the hood call it Ludic, and I'm on this foolish. Remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. 'Cause all I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. 'Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Down for, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler mud life. We all in all black, it's like life. You riding or what? 'Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me 'cause you wasn't.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. 'Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay
Not Christian.
In the kitchen, hot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hookie system. Pardon me, I'm bossing up. Press you up, bless you, bro. Don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s. Back to back, set a track. Hit the lick, get it back. Get the trick, jump the track.
We've got an electric crowd here in Oracle Arena. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Golden State Warriors. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. And look at the start. For the Cavaliers. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point. Cleveland moving it around. LeBron drives in. Thompson with it. Now Green defending. Love kicks to Smith. Offline with his 3. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's...
LOL. Haha.
This game.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Back to Green. Here's Barnes. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thompson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now Barnes, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
And we're
Hey ha 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 ha.
into the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And the Warriors miss again.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Irving for 3. Cleveland the rebound. Right wing. Love with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Love's got 5 points so far.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Outside, Green. Here's Livingston. Good on the jump shot.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
The Roracle, or Oracle Arena, was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them 1 off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics.
It froze.
With 40 wins back in 1986.
Fires top of the key. And Green slams it in.
Never mind.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Did it again.
Bogut. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And
That jam! I mean, just beautiful. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carry and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. And then for Cleveland, Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Iman Shumpert has come in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the King.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Damn Daniel.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
Great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
To stop the run. And that one's good, Barnes. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Smith for three. And another three for Cleveland.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Bogut kicks to Green. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Fry. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And that one's good, Shumpert.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And it's Iguodala missing. Cleveland's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Bogut with a clean look. And again, it's the Warriors missing. No coverage that time. 14 points for J.R. Smith.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
No good. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
This has been a shooting drill thus far.
Warm-up jumpers because there hasn't been much resistance.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start to his season, his return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
Smith, no good. And here we go with Barbosa, heading to the hoop.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Rush the pass to Spates. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make to try and get back in this one.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
Now here's LeBron. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Irving. Back to James. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Livingston signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors, helped their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7", who's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it. And easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get it.
And it's not often that one of your enforcers is also one of your best three-point shooters, but such is the case with J.R. Smith. Everywhere he's gone, he's played both roles, sometimes to the team's. Benefit, but others to its detriment.
The Warriors making a switch here. Clark's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Mozgov, he's checked in for Kevin Love.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Greg, on the topic of Smith, you never know what his personality is going to bring to the game, or Clark, even the moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Moment to moment, it's an adventure. When the good JR is rolling, he's knocking down threes, playing solid D, creating havoc for the opponent. Bad JR is taking and missing wild shots, going to sleep on defense, and causing problems for his own team.
Yeah. Look at that. Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
That is good.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
And that one's good by Clark.
Boy, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that. case.
That's a good point. Your positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that possession.
Barnes dishes to Green. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
Here's Clark, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clark.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
And a wide open look for Irving. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
Some changes for Golden State. Bogut comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Ian Clark. Warriors trailed by 18. On its way from Barbosa for 2. That's short off the rim. And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Kevin Love's checked in for Mozgov. On up the court. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Iguodala.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
You can see the emphasis is to get out and run.
Here's Barbosa. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Barbosa's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Outside Shumpert. Good if it goes. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Cavaliers lead by 16. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again.
And what a tremendous game for Smith. He's got 19 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
3 points.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Livingston in at the point guard position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Smith drawn the double team. In the corner, it's James. Dishes it to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Smith's got 8 points in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Timeout called, Cleveland. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
And Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
And Love gets it to go.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. Here's Bogut. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
They get it back. Back to Irving. Smith outside. From deep three-point range. Good D by Thompson.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep, though.
The shot's good from Smith.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And the wide open shot from Green. Green missing again.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Smith, the pass to LeBron. Out to Smith. Jump shot is good that time. Smith's got 12 points now in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is... folks, get him the ball and get out of the way. Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Green. And Ian Clark subbed in for Klay Thompson. And the Warriors miss again. When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Fry.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on. We them boys. We them boys. We making noise. We them boys. Let's get on right now though. Smell that on me, they gon' follow. Like she won a lotto. Really must be serious. Scared of heights, come face your fears. Hold up. Do it just like Nikki, gonna it over. Say she roll with me, she tired of being alone. Young, but you know I'm ready. Foreign girls call me. But I'ma get back to the point, baby. Hold on. We them boys. We them boys. We making noise. We them boys. We them boys. We making noise. We them boys.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Hold up. You drive me crazy. Number one, girl, you can't replace me. Lead a club, these bras be trying to chase me. Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up. I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they
Live. From Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder, we're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 down low. And for Kobe Bryant, how difficult was last season? Starting out strong, even though the team, Greg, around him wasn't very good. But then everything, including Bryant, fell to pieces.
And when you're a competitor, the way this guy is a competitor, you can't stand to lose. So you push your body to the limit to avoid that. But what happens at age 36 when you've got the kind of miles that Kobe Bryant has, you know, you just can't go it alone. That's why Kobe lasted only 35 games.
And Roberson kicks to Ibaka. Durant with a wide open look. No good on the 3. Oklahoma City on D. It's Hibbert with the drive. So the whistle blows. The contact right there.
You know, you go back to Kobe Bryant. He pushed himself so hard last season, though his points per game average was up. Field goal percentage was the worst of his career. Just felt he had a better chance to score than anyone else on the team, and it's real hard to argue that he was wrong about that.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
Hey, guys, you know Kobe Bryant. Words can't describe what he's meant to his team, really to the league and the game of basketball. You just wonder when he's finally going to say, you know what? I've done all I can do. That's enough. Retirement's been hinted at, but until I see it, knowing how competitive Kobe is, I just won't believe it.
And the Lakers with possession here. Russell. No good on the quick three. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Oklahoma City moving it around. A second chance effort. And that one's good. Westbrook's got 8.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Wasted no time on that one. Thunder have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Westbrook double team. Durant for 3. And the basket good. Durant's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Oklahoma City trailing. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. Inside. Adams dishes to Westbrook. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what could you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Nancy's checked in for Hibbert. And it's Williams in for Kobe.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Took him no time at all on that one. Russell's got his second basket of the game. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Enes Kanter's checked in for Oklahoma City. Waiters comes in for Roberson. Here's Westbrook. 10 points for him. And Waiters kicks to Durant. To the inside. Out to Ibaka. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second goal. And the Thunder making a switch here. Foy's checked in. Los Angeles is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Nance. The rebound by Ibaka.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And he gets it to go.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Boy, and for Randy Foye, I thought it was a big bounce-back year for him last season. His points per game were the highest they've been in 5 years, and his field goal percentage was the highest it's been in 5 years as well.
Talking about Randy Foye last year, one difference is that he started almost every game, 78 the most in his career. That may have given him, Greg, additional confidence. Who knows?
Well, where I was impressed, Kevin, with his improvement was as a facilitator and rebounder. He seemed to lose his mojo for a few years in there, but last season, I really feel like he got it back.
Lakers trail by 3. The feed to Bryant. Lets it go with a three. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And that's 10 points for Kobe Bryant.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And it's Foy missing. LA has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. From deep, Kobe, no good. And so it's Oklahoma City with it, trailing by 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Good